Hey, I'm Tanner. Welcome to Dead Rising 3, where I could use the same intro as Sunset Overdrive, but you know how this goes. Dead Rising 3 came out in 2013 and was my first Xbox One game. It's known for its goofy character customization and weapon combos. But the question is, does it hold up? Oh hey, you're probably wondering how I got into this situation. Well, I'll tell you, but let's start from the beginning. When I first opened the game on PC, it was capped at 30 FPS, so I figured out how to uncap it and... What the fuck was that? Anyway, I ended up fixing it. Now enough of that, let's talk about the story. The game opens up with a mechanic named Nick. He's looking for the military to help survivors with the zombie outbreak, but he finds out that the tunnel was caved in. Shit. As he makes his way back, zombies break out of their chain link containment fence. Who the fuck thought that was a good idea? Nick freaks out and dives off a bridge that he's on, unintentionally hitting a sign to break his fall. When he comes to, he sees a plane dive bombing it. He went to the Prometheus school of running away from things when if he just stood still, it went right over him. You jump your way through crowds of zombies, past survivors who are about to be past tense. Hold on, dude, I am coming to save you. Oh, okay, no, I'm not. You make it to the diner where some of your survivor friends are stowed away. Now I need to introduce these guys, don't I? This is Dick. He's the player 2 if you have friends, and he's just the sarcastic sidekick. This is Rhonda, who is also a mechanic and basically Nick's mom. Oh, by the way, Nick's an orphan. This is Annie, Nick's romantic love interest, and I bet you can't guess who 11-year-old me had a crush on. She's considered an illegal. Whoa, that's getting a little political for me. There's some medicine that involves chipping people to prevent them from turning into zombies. She, among others, didn't take that medicine, so now they're considered illegals. Mom and Mama, please stop fighting. Whoa, okay. And these two don't get an introduction because they just die. Dick hits a music box which alerts all the zombies that they're inside. These two get scared, run out, and die. Typical. Annie also runs outside, but she has plot armor, so she gets to survive. Nick, Dick, and Rhonda all leave to go to Rhonda's workshop. You get there, Rhonda brains a zombie with a crowbar, and she wants to watch TV to figure out what the hell is going on. She turns it on, and the TV isn't working, so you have to explore for a little bit while she's fixing it. As you're about to leave, that zombie Rhonda brained had a phone on him. Well, it's more of a two-way radio. This guy is lazy and does nothing but stare at CCTV cameras, so obviously they gave him the role of giving you side quests. And he already has one in store for you. This guy's a monk that killed anyone that came into his garden seeking sanctuary. After the fight, he gets sad, talks to you about his wife leaving him, and then decapitates himself. Wait, can I show that on YouTube? I did like 1 or 2 side quests earlier, but I was at this point where I decided I would only do psycho quests, because if I did every side quest, this would take way too long. Oh yeah, I also found this. It's okay, tell the Lego man your problems. I'm gonna be giving Nick a bunch of different outfits, so don't be surprised if he randomly looks different. Shortly after Rhonda fixes the TV, we figure out the military is allegedly helping survivors at a nearby quarantine station.
Ooh, who's the pretty lady next to the general? Fuck off, Steam Achievements.
But there's a lot of distance and zombies between you and the station, so Nick takes these 2 vehicles and decides to make this war crime of a car. How did you... Even knowing how to put a gun on a car, I'm pretty sure is considered a crime. No shot that gets past the ATF. How did you even learn to make that in a day? Shortly after, I flipped it and lost it. Landed! Fuck. Am I stuck? So I had to take a sedan all the way there. 2 tickets to Pluto Nash 3D, please. That's okay, we'll come back later. Upon arrival, the station was overtaken by this biker gang. They do their best to intimidate you and kidnap Rhonda. Rhonda, whatever they do, just remember it's not tennis. Anyway, kill some bikers and the leader comes out, and he thinks that his gang is expendable. Yeah, Rhonda, bite his dick. The only thing I can think to say is pancakes, but even for me, that's basic. In order to fight him, you had to torture him while he was coming at you and beat him while he's in the daze, which I totally did first try. I didn't die. Don't look at that. Rhonda comes back out, and Nick is mentally troubled because he's never had to kill anyone before. Zombies, sure, but actual people? That monk guy committed self-perishing, so that didn't count.
Nick?
I feel like this is supposed to be a lot more emotional, but I'm wearing this Lego head, and I can't take it seriously. Rhonda snaps him out of it and onto... Heading away from the checkpoint, you find a skeptical and anxious-looking military soldier who starts shooting at you instantly. Yes, classic American welcome. His name is Diego, and Nick happens to know him because they grew up in the same orphanage together. Diego was part of a security detail that was tasked with defending the president while she was giving a speech at a museum. But when the apocalypse started, he ran off like the coward he is. He talks about a plane that was being donated to the museum that this president was giving a speech at. Diego just so happens to have the keys, and whoops! I can only imagine that the zombie is saying, "Ah, step on me!" With the threat of turning now surrounding Nick, Rhonda suggests that he heads to a nearby hospital to get some Zombrex. That's the medicine, by the way. He heads off to the hospital while they go to the plane. At the hospital, Nick meets a heavy-set, in a good way, character named Gary. Gary is looking for a girl who is allegedly in the morgue at this hospital. I'm gonna be honest. Gary might be my favorite character in this game. In exchange for helping Gary, Gary teaches Nick a new way to deal with some of the zombies.
This is the best part.
No, Gary, you're the best part. Damn, okay! After learning it, I did nothing with this information, not once. Editing Tanner here, and I may have used it once. After finding the corpse that he's looking for, Nick gets stumped because he thinks it's Annie, but it just so happens to look like her. Nick also gets the unfortunate news that it looks like the hospital is out of Zombrex. Gary offers to put a bullet in his head and be done with it, but he's also quite clumsy.
Oh my god.
I think the safety's on.
Can I see the gun? Let me see the gun.
By the way, you're welcome.
Will you just do it?
Okay, I'll do it. I'm not the best shot. Give me a moment. Oh. Shit. That was my last bullet.
While helping Nick get up, he notices that his wound is healing, and he's not turning. He also informs them that
My boss is very well connected. Do you understand what I'm saying? Very well connected. I'm sure he could get you fuel, whatever you need for the plane.
he just needs help getting the girl's body to the strip club where he's supposed to be dropping it off. Of course, he tasks Nick with this because he doesn't want to do it himself. Nick begrudgingly drops the corpse off and turns on the TV to figure out what's going on. The military is lying about evacuating citizens. Moving on to... He gets sad, talks to Nick about how he doesn't have anything to live for anymore, and then he's told that that's not the right girl. Nick made the unfortunate mistake of saying Annie's name and telling her that this corpse looks like someone he already knows. So Gary clues in that Annie might be the one he's looking for. So in order to figure out where she might be, he heads to the plane to ask Rhonda. Rhonda deduces that they have the same neck tattoo, but they both confide that they've had it for as long as they can remember.
Yeah. Don't know what it means.
Rhonda explains that the illegals, please that's what the game calls them, don't come at me, have a logo for safe houses around the town. She gives you the general area of where she might be, and of course this is a video game, so of course she's there. Reaching your destination, there's a girl that will only let you in if you do some tasks for her. Of course, fetch quest.
You better let me in, or I swear to God I will stick my dick through this rebar and slap you with it.
Collect those, go in and find Annie. Fucking send it! Nice throw!
Maybe you'd like to go to...
Come on, Nick, you're trying to save her, not fuck her. Well, I guess both.
Tensions rise when you're suddenly introduced to this charming yet dastardly character, Red.
I understand you're trying to steal my girl, but I'll fuck you too if it comes to it.
He seems close to Annie, so Nick isn't the biggest fan of that. Of course, Nick doesn't want to give up Annie, so he tells her about the plane. Red says that he has some connections that can help you get fuel for it. But of course, if you want something from someone, you gotta do something for them first. Break cameras, destroy relays, and burn caches.
Go, bear buddy, help me. God, you're so useful.
However, the last cache you need to burn is being held by a psycho doctor that is harvesting organs. I can't show this, can I? Kill him. Well, he offs himself. Burn the cache and head back to Red. While waiting for him, Nick awkwardly tries to ask Annie.
Are you in red? I mean, are you... Hey, Annie.
Ooh, get cocked.
Red bursts in and tells Nick that there's a computer recording of the military executing civilians, so he needs to go get it.
Think you can handle it?
No!
This recording is being held at a police station. Get there, Ren.
Ew, why is it kinky?
None of that.
Dommy Mommy has a man offed, so you off her and procure the evidence residing in her bosom. I wish that sentence never came out of my mouth. Red starts looking for fuel, so explore to your heart's content. I don't want to do that.
How the fuck do I get out of here?
A few minutes later.
Oh my fucking finally.
Get another psycho mission in. Ugh, why is it disgusting? That's not a woman, that's a boomer from Left 4 Dead.
Oh man, that sounds like a boomer.
You don't even get to kill her. Her cart slips on her own puke and she chokes on it. What the fuck?
Oh, look, cute puppies. Nothing ever bad happens with cute puppies.
All right, that's enough eye bleach. Red should have the fuel by now, so wait for him at the comms tower. When talking to Annie, Gary arrives, and as he's about to take her away, everyone gets swatted.
Annie, help me. They hit me with the stupid juice. Annie, please. Ugh.
Everyone is taken away except for Nick, for some reason. Red finds Nick passed out on the floor, so they head to the top of a car dealership, across from where the others are being kept. They head there to formulate a plan. And by formulate a plan, that means you go in and do stuff while Red is away from the danger and finds a car.
Uh-huh, okay. So what are you gonna do, fuckface? Of course he's gone. Side characters are useless!
While breaking in, you find out that the president is alive. Was alive. Break everyone out, yes, including Gary, and head to where Red stashed the fuel. Find a new zombie, get the fuel to the plane, and great. Fuel's here, but Diego isn't.
And now Diego's gone.
No, the mentally unstable character is gone?
And he took the keys with him, god damn.
No, my Lego helmet! No!
He's off having his own manic episode as a spaceman. Whee! There's also some lore that takes place in the previous games because the games are in the same universe. In his manic state, some bikers mugged him and took the keys, so you need to go find those. But before that, we got another psycho mission. This is Jeff.
What did you say? I am Cherry with 2 eyes.
Obsessed with weightlifting, bodybuilding competitions, yada yada yada. Killer flex, move on.
That felt like bullying a child for their lunch money.
Kill the dudes that have the keys, take Diego back, and figure out that the plane just needs a few parts. While Rhonda figures that out, more exploration! Another psycho mission. Oh, it's kinky again. We're moving on. I don't want to deal with this.
Yep, go ahead, die your provocative death. I don't care at this point. Moving on.
Rhonda figured out that a plane connoisseur is in town and was donating those exact parts she needs to a museum.
Oh, I guess this guy really likes planes, huh?
Find the parts, bring him back, and you figure out Rhonda isn't gonna go with you. She wants to go back, find her ex because she messed up. And she wants to give him another chance or something like that. I don't remember. As you're about to head to the karaoke bar to pick up Annie and her friends, I present you with the funniest scene in this game. Wake up and no, Diego, no! This chick is a scientist that started out the outbreak in one of the other games.
Ooh, Mommy Contender Latina edition.
She explains that what happened to Diego can't happen to you because you're immune. You are the cure. Break out and break all the loading arms that this chick is controlling named Miriam, who I think is the general's wife, girlfriend, I don't know at this point. Finally, you go to the karaoke bar and get Annie. No, you can't because Gary figured out where she was and trapped her inside. He again talks about how he has nothing to live for and yells out Rhonda's name.
Oh, I forgot it was Rhonda!
Find Rhonda. Okay, where's her arm?
I'm not a medical expert, but I feel like a Dora Band-Aid will fix that up so quick.
Make her a kick-ass flamethrower arm and take her back to Gary.
I present to you upgraded wife.
Now he'll let you through, and apparently you can just kill Gary to get through, but why would I do that? I like his accent, alright?
Thanks.
I put on my Sunday best for you, Annie.
Annie explains that she and Red used to date, but they're not anymore, and she's happy that you keep showing up, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yay, Nick gets the girl, because we didn't see that coming. Take Annie back to the plane, and Red is a backstabbing bastard.
Red, you're in the middle of a zombie apocalypse with low chance of survival. What the fuck are you gonna do with $5 million?
Kill him and have a real awkward kiss with Annie.
Yeah, Annie, do you like when my Lego head engulfs you? Jesus, fuck.
Mostly due to my wardrobe choices, but whatever. Then you meet Annie's dad. Oh wait, where did you come from? This is Chuck Green, the protagonist from one of the other games. No, not that game. That's Frank West. He gets statues in this game. That game. All right, we're flying out of here. Oh, come on. Because morals, Nick decides that he needs to stop the general from collecting the king zombies. That's these ones, by the way. Because apparently they can be used to create a weapon of mass destruction. Also, he witnesses the general kill his wife, girlfriend, whatever the hell she is. So after destroying like 60 collection drones, Nick realizes that the general isn't gonna stop, so he hops on one and takes it up to the plane.
Okay, Nick, that was actually cool as fuck, and you did it in front of Annie's dad. That's brownie points, my guy. He's out cold. What do you want him to do?
So you down the plane and have a final fight with the general. During the whole fight, the only thing I could think of was nanomachine, son. Like, you can't look at him and tell me he doesn't look like General Armstrong with a dad bod.
Yeah, and I bet you used to play college ball, huh?
After kicking his ass, Nick kicks his ass into the ongoing propellers of the plane that should have stopped a while ago.
Oh, now the blades stop spinning. And where are you gonna land to pick me up? All there is rubble around here.
And that's about it. This game is such an amazing and worthwhile playthrough. And I've only just poorly explained the story, so there's still much more to figure out about it. You don't even need to play the previous games to understand this one. It's been a while since I last posted a video, but a lot of things are happening, physically and mentally. But I make these videos for the people who don't have the game, don't have the console, can't afford it, whatever. There's people out there who couldn't afford the ability to play these games already. So I figured, why don't I bring the games to them? While they still, if they have the ability to play these games, don't spoil everything. I'm just glad that I can take these games that I used to love and bring them to the rest of you. Anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and join me next time when I still have no idea what the fuck I'm gonna do. There's a hair in my eye and it's been there the whole time. Heading out of the checkpoint, I don't remember what I said. Of course, he asks, nope. So Gary clues in that, reaching your destination, there's a woman on the other side of the wall asking, collect those, go in, find Andy, and... Andy? Tension rises when you're introduced to this charming yet dastardly character, not Nick, Red. What? This recording is being held at a not gas station, police station. Why would it be at a gas station? There's also some, oh shit. Obsessed with, while Rhonda's doing research about that, more explanation. Oh shit. Kill him and have a real awkward kiss with Andy. Andy? Like, you can't look at him and tell me he doesn't look like General Armstrong. Stong?